I'm Aideen Howard. I'm Director of the Ark Children's Cultural Centre in Temple Bar.
My name is Pádraig White and I'm an Associate Professor in Children's Literature at the School of English at Trinity College, Dublin, and I'm also a member of the Board of Directors at the Ark.
The archive is a large collection of records, and it seems to me from looking at the records that there was a really great respect for saving and archiving documentation that related to all aspects of the organisation. So that could include all of the artistic correspondences, papers, posters, production records, design plans, costume plans.
So the archive tells this amazing story about children's culture and Ireland.
We have had a small amount of research funding in partnership with Trinity College, which has allowed us to actually survey what's in the archive and to create a plan for the next steps in how it might actually be catalogued. And so we're embarking on a process of researching just how best to go about that at the moment.
The initial research on this archive also comes out of this collaboration between the Ark and the School of English at Trinity, and it's supported by Trinity's Research Boost programme. So in the first few months of the project, an archivist, Rebecca Casey, was hired. So Rebecca did a phenomenal job of surveying the Ark Archive and giving us a sense and a proper understanding of the breadth and depth of the material that was there.
For us, moving into our fourth decade, we really need to think about what we have in our archive and what our responsibility is in terms of sharing it, cataloguing it, disseminating it, and really learning from it.
That the Ark has done an amazing job over the last 30 years or so in recording what it's done and in keeping the archive in order. So it's in really great condition right now. We can see the original architectural plans created back in the early 90s when they were developing the site of the Ark itself. And it's just, this is something that is so amazing to see how the whole building came together and the design and the philosophies behind it all.
The archive will tell the experience of artists who were commissioned and engaged by the Ark over 30 years, how they made work for children, what their starting point was, what was the process.
The Ark Archive holds amazing material from a range of Irish artists. For example, if we look at Irish theatre, and we can see original work from Marina Carr, from Monica Frawley, from John Banville, from Wayne Jordan, Anna Carey, and so many others. And what's important about this is that this material doesn't exist anywhere else. This material then can inform those national debates about Irish culture. We've got the material on film, dance, literature, music, art, and so on that is produced by adults for child audiences, and that's part of the programming. But you also have material then that comes from children themselves.
Their voices have always been at the heart of how the Ark has thought about making art for them. And so I think that the archive will inevitably tell the story of what mattered to children, what was important to them, what was fun, what was significant, and it might give us a very different perspective than the adult version of history that has been told so far.
So one of the important things about the archive is that it holds children's voices and children's feedback and evaluation on performances and programs and so on. So this is just one example from a toy exhibition in 2007. But I mean, it says it all really. The final comment is, I loved it. I'd come a million times if I could. So somebody's doing something right.
Hi, I'm Evie. I am an alumni member of the Ark Children's Council. I'm Frank. I'm 12 years old. I'm also an alumni member. First of all, I think having an archive anywhere is really important because history is always going to be a part of us. I think being able to look back on previous work and previous voices that have been in is so valuable. I think it's important for the Ark to have an archive because it's the history, you know, it's everything that makes the Ark, all the plays, all the people. Hearing how children's involvement has changed over the years can be really important. Adults have gotten so much better at involving children in the conversation, and I'd say looking through the archive you can see that change happening. And it's cool to look from like the first thing that happened here to the newest things to the stuff in the middle.
Well, we have 30 years of material, and what we want to do now is really explore what that is and what that looks like. And we do have the beginnings of a plan about how to go about cataloguing that and making that more available to researchers, to artists, and indeed to shed light on the work that we make for children in the future.
Our challenge and what we need to do sooner rather than later is to invest in the archive, invest time, invest money, and invest resources to ensure that the archive is maintained, preserved and protected, and also that it's developed and enhanced for future generations.
I think it'll tell a story of a really changing Ireland for everyone, including kids. In 1995, Ireland looked like a very different place. Since then, we've had 1 million attendances by children in this organisation, and that archive will inevitably shed some light on their cultural preferences, what they like, what has been important to them over that time.